to be soldiers!
Training to be soldiers!
Fight for our land!
You will soon be enlisted to SAF BMTC and Pulau Tekong for your full-time national service. Please report on the date and time as stated in the enlistment notice issued to you by CMPB Enlistment Office.
No!
Welcome to another episode of Two Curious Podcast. I'm Dana.
And I'm Chao Ming.
And today we have here with us Evangeline.
Hi, I'm Evan, and I'm 21 years old, studying in SIT. I got to know Chao Ming and Dana because we were in the same course in poly together. But 跟他们不熟的啦. No, JK. Yeah, Dana is my best friend, guys.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah. And I'm single, so I don't know why they are calling. Okay, I know Dana since secondary. So, best friends for don't know how many years already, okay? Since we were like fetus babies when Dana was still in the white specs era.
Oh yeah, the day I saw on Facebook, right? The day I saw the white specs, I chua sai.
What do you mean you're outside? Everyone had the white specs
No,
era.
I don't have the
okay.
white specs.
Dana had this phase where she wore purple jeans.
Oh my gosh, no. Fashion stories. Okay, that was bad. So today's topic we'll be talking about NS relationship. So we invited Evan, although she's single, because you can get some point of view from the singles and why are you not in a NS relationship? Yeah.
And try to get a boyfriend.
Yeah, and maybe try to get a boyfriend. Maybe Chao Ming can introduce some NS man.
Nah, don't want lah.
Why don't want? You're saying that I'm a bad choice, a bad candidate?
Or any of Chao Ming's friends listening to this, if you are interested, you can hit her up.
If you see her face now, you want to hear.
Hey, everyone has a I woke up like this moment, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, what are your views about NS relationship?
Since you are not in a NS relationship,
Yeah.
So far, all of them are all still lasting quite long, leh.
The
But
ones
like,
you know.
the ones that I know, they all last quite long, leh. But maybe because they already got like a strong foundation kind, and the guys all quite mature.
so what if it's
I
you?
won't say that. If it's me, I think it depends. For me, I think it'll be easy for me to sustain a NS relationship. But at the same time, I can understand why most of the people will have this conception that it's the guys. No, the challenge for this whole NS period is more towards the girls, not the guys. Because guys are just damn tired during this NS phase. So they really won't have time. I understand why they won't want to spend time with their girlfriend. Like they just
Chao
want to
Ming,
stay
you
home
agree
and
or not?
Yeah lah. I feel like mostly depend on the girl.
Okay lah, that's true also lah. Kind of.
Cause like I got this friend, right? He's in a very long relationship with his girlfriend. Then after that, when we were on the way back from supper after hanging out with the girlfriend and stuff, right? Then he got tell me once before, like, it's very hard to juggle between friends, family time, and NS. And then he's like, every day, despite waking up, in NS already, you have to wake up 5 a.m., right? You want to sleep in, also cannot sleep in. Cause like, during the weekends, you still have to wake up, spend time with your girlfriend, spend time with your family. So you don't really have time for yourself. I think the main thing is he doesn't have time for himself.
Especially when you only have two like weekend days, right? Then you have to split among all the different people. So you think it's like more dependent on the girl, whether she will be satisfied with the amount of effort he is putting in, is it?
Yeah.
So will you be satisfied? Will you be okay if, let's say, he got 2 days, he only spend one afternoon with you?
I think it's okay lah. But like, I think it'll be easier if we meet the families, Cause if you spend time with your family, then your girlfriend can tag along. So you kind of spend like maybe dinner with family, then afternoon with girlfriend. So it's not too bad. But if it's like beginning dating phase, right? Then you spend one afternoon, then you can't expect much also lah. Cause you all just start ma. Then he just start NS also ma. So you just suck it up lor.
Yeah, correct. I think it depends on the guys also. Like, I mean, some guys will be, when you're starting in a relationship, maybe some guys will prefer to have alone time. Some guys are, more okay with, spending with, like, cross meeting with, like, families and girlfriend. But some is, like, they prefer to have alone time. So it depends on the guys also. So yeah, it's actually very much dependent on dynamics of the relationship, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like the zabo confirm be like, I don't want to go out with your parents. Where got will want to go out with the parents one? Then how to hold hand, how to do all the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it will be very awkward,
Cannot
what?
hold hand meh? Cannot hold hand meh?
Yeah.
Then you go out with your boyfriend, you won't hold hand with the parents. I mean, hold hand with your boyfriend
No,
when you go out with
I
your
won't.
parents meh?
I won't. We won't. We don't.
Why? Why?
It's in front of parents, so it's very weird to have any physical, maybe like we're walking behind, then we're talking, then yeah lah, but in general, you won't. Unless, okay, because it's not like we are the very expressive kind of people that like we
Oh.
don't care, then like PDA and shit outside. But we're not. So,
Hold
yeah.
hands,
So,
yeah.
okay lah. Holding hands is still okay, I guess, but yeah, we just don't lah.
But you also
Oh.
cannot like talk about a lot of things when like
Correct.
your parents is there. Obviously they will want to spend alone time with each other. Where got every weekend, then imagine meet with the parents, then so weird.
Actually, no, it depends on which stage of your relationship it is. If you already, how to say, quite long into a relationship or anything, then maybe you like, even someone now is like, COVID, then there's nowhere to go. Then every day just stay at home, not at home. Then the parents also around, what? So it's like, technically it's spending time with both the parents and your partner. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, to give
Right.
some context, right? Okay, so Dana,
Mm.
how long have you been together? Like when did your relationship start?
My relationship started when right after confinement period, the very, very first 2 weeks confinement period. So technically, I'm exactly right smack in the NS relationship.
Can I just say, right, I think Dana feels okay with this because she started in the NS week, the BMT period. So she won't have the she won't have the habit of meeting him 2-3 times a week kind. Cause some couples that go in with a relationship into NS, right, then they will feel like, wow, I meet him 2-3 times a week. Then after that suddenly confinement period then cannot meet him for like not even once a week kind.
Okay, you all also need to know that Dana is someone, right? Even if her boyfriend is not in army, right? Dana also cannot meet him 2-3 times a week.
What you mean? I will make time one, huh? Hey, even now, although like doing NS now, right? Like got a few times I also got meet him like 2 times a week. Like Saturday we meet, then Sunday meet for breakfast. That's also counted as 2 times a week. But I got make time. Priorities change.
The amount of thing on Dana's plate, right? Is like a mountain. Then if like she want to
It's
make
like
time,
a
right?
non-stop
No,
buffet.
Yeah. Is if she want to make things for you, right? She need to like scrape out the small little corner, right? Just to fit you in.
Oh my god, agree.
Yeah.
You know me and Dana, right? Every week, I have to, when I meet her that week, hey, so must plan which week to meet. Then for her birthday, right, I have to ask her 1 month in advance to book her for her birthday. Now got extra competitor, got her boyfriend.
Yeah, I think she need to put like a calendar that all her friends can like go inside to view her. Then see which spots are to
the good. Oh, but I'm managing it well. What? I'm still meeting everyone. I'm still here to record a podcast. I do meet everyone's need.
Okay, superwoman.
Basically, I still do need like spend time with my boyfriend a decent amount of time. He also like to spend time with friends. What? Like you also spend time with your friends, right?
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's quite surprising, because for people that just start out, I won't expect them to be able to survive when
True,
one
and
is in army and one is in uni. Because obviously at the start you just want to niam each other.
no, but actually, I think what worked out, right, is because we always said like, no matter how busy we are and everything, right, Saturday will be the day that we will go out. So it's like a fix. I don't need to, worry that this week we might not be able to meet because I will plan my time around his. And I'll make sure I finish everything in the weekdays. Right? I think it's more of your relationship that is going to be tougher because she is working somewhere, right?
Yeah. So for myself, I've been together for 2 years plus, going 3 years already. And when I went into NS, she started working. So I feel like the main problem comes when one is in army and one is in uni. So because she's working and she also doesn't have much time, it's not much difference as compared to somebody who's in uni and somebody who's with somebody who's in army, because that's where one person has a lot of time if she's not involved in anything lah, and one person doesn't have any time at all to reply text, to call or whatever. Yeah. So for myself, it was quite easy because we were both busy, we were both tired at night. It's not like one person has a lot of energy and one person wants to go out and have a lot of fun during the weekends, where one person need to rest, because we both need to rest during the weekends. So we can plan out time, and we also have time for, we both also want time for ourselves to rest, so that that's why we won't have any, how to say, conflicting ideologies.
Interest.
Conflicting in
Ideologies about relationships.
But you all still
whereas,
spend like once a week, right? Like spend time with
yeah.
each other once a week.
Of course.
Yeah, so no matter what, it's like you'll meet at least every week.
Yeah, correct.
I think it just boils down to relationship dynamics, because both of y'all are on the same page, ma.
As long as you're on the same page, then it's okay. It's manageable. Because it's like I have friends who were not able to sustain NS relationships also. Because like like what you said just now, when one person have too much time on hand while the other person is too busy, right? It will make things it'll be very difficult to work things out. Yeah, because you'll feel like, not enough, you don't have enough quality time spent with the person, and it's not enough attention. And also, I think then this brings us back to love language. You know how some people, like, their top priority is spending quality time together. So when you're in this kind of relationship, then it's going to be very hard to spend quality time together.
Okay, wait, have you all thought that NS relationships got any pros?
I think for someone who's busy, right? Like let's say yourself, Dana, because you have like a lot of friends, a lot of school stuff going on. So if your boyfriend can only meet you on Saturday, so you just set that Saturday you meet your boyfriend. Then the rest of the week, right, you can just OT spend your own time with your friends. And then some more, right, you can somehow train yourself to not be so overly dependent on your boyfriend. Yeah, you can still have that. You can still have that independence that you used to be when you were single, kind.
Correct. That's very, very true. It's exactly what I feel. Like I still have the same. It's almost the same amount of freedom I have with my friends because he is in NS. Because I don't have to commit, like, you know, like you all said, 2-3 days to meeting him. So I only need to give out 1 day, ma. So 7 days in a week, give out 1 day. The other 6 days still can meet a lot of other people. So it feels better and feels fair to my other friends also. It won't feel like, wow, you know, you got into a relationship, then you change. You just only meet your boyfriend. You don't meet your friends anymore. You know, some girls are like that.
Preach. Preach.
Yeah, and it really, how to say, yeah, it's really maybe the driving reason, right? How come this relationship can work for people like me?
But what if it started before NS?
If it started before NS, then I think I will still be okay with it, right? So I'll move from meeting him 2 to 3 days to meeting him 1 day, but then I can spend the rest of my time with my friends. Yeah, like for me, at least for myself lah, it won't be much of a difference.
I think for Dana, she will still prioritize her friends and her boyfriend. So she will like maybe at most 2 days with her boyfriend. So she still got 5 other days to do her stuff.
But I think it is like a common common understanding with all my friends that, you know, they cannot touch my Saturdays. So it's very easy also. Like all my friends know that Saturday I confirm go out with my boyfriend. So they won't ask me to go out on a Saturday.
Next time I should try.
Which makes things very easy for me also.
Next time
I mean, then I will reject, right?
I think I join you and your boyfriend. I help you all take pictures.
Be our photographer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact, because every time like me and my boyfriend go out, then we always cannot get nice pictures together. So Evan always say she can be the one tagging along to help us be the photographer.
But then
ultimate light bulb.
But then yesterday, right, we were celebrating Dana's birthday. Then after that, all the pictures turned out damn nice when I take for you and your boyfriend.
That's true. Good angle, you know.
Yeah. See? Charming, next time you need good photos also, maybe can call me and Dana tag along.
Actually, Charming, then from a guy's point of view, right, what do you think is like the pros of having an NS relationship?
Wow, I think don't have pros.
Really?
Yeah, I think for guys,
because
Technically, your freedom
Yeah,
is taken
it's
away
not like I
some
can
more.
work on myself. Okay, maybe now I can, but at the very start, when every day is so jam-packed with activities and exercises and whatnot, there's no time to even work on yourself. Like, if you tell yourself, okay, since I got more alone time now, I'm gonna work on myself, I'm gonna read a book. But there's no time to do that. Yeah, every day you wake up, your whole life is planned out by the army until maybe at night, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you need to sleep. You just bathe, use your phone a while, talk to your girlfriend a while, then you need to sleep already. Yeah, and
Your admin time very little in army, is it?
at the start lah, at the very start. Okay, the
Mm.
problem always come at the start. Most of the time, people break up during BMT.
Because
Yeah,
that's where
where
you're the busiest, right? You're not into
Yeah,
any
correct.
bullshit.
So I feel that there's not much pros from the guy's point of view. It's all just for the girl, and it all boils down to the girl. Yeah, do you all feel that the guys can do
That's true. Okay lah, but during BMT, I think for myself, it's like during BMT is, although I know like the guy is busy, that my boyfriend is busy, but you can tell when like your boyfriend is putting effort to reply you whenever he can. So that I feel like it's enough for, even though we're not chatting much. You get what I mean?
That's enough for you lah. It's enough for you.
No, as in, it's like I can see the effort, but I can see the effort that, you know, like you are trying your best to, how to say, like reply me, like talk to me, although you are so busy. Then I won't fault you for anything. But it's like, it's very immature to fault a guy for for something that he cannot control. And if he's already trying his best, then what more can you ask for? So you're saying that you get together with this person is because you just, I don't know, you just need the person's accompaniment. No, what? It's very, then it becomes very superficial. No, man.
Actually, yeah, I have a few, like, not a few, I have this one friend who told me a story about how the guy broke up with her friend, and the guy was the one in NS. And the girl was the one who was, like, very understanding. Then after that,
But then why the guy?
because the guy say he very sian, like, he very tired. Then he just very tired of NS, tired of life. Then he just don't want to continue the relationship. When the girl was like, oh, you're already putting in enough. I can see that, like, I understand that you're busy, but it doesn't hurt to put in the effort for that 5-minute conversation, but he don't even want to put in that 5 minutes because he's just so tired.
Then coming from a guy's point of view, does it really like, yes, does it really?
He's probably cheating on her.
Ouch.
Okay, I mean, I don't know lah.
Do you think some guys like really, how to say, they don't want to have this burden of being in a relationship when they're so busy? Do you think it becomes like a burden
Maybe some people feel like they just can't be there for
for the
their
girl?
girlfriends or their other half. Yeah. So maybe in the morning, then your girlfriend say, like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. But then you only can reply at night. So you just feel like you're not there for the person, I guess. But yeah, in the end, when that happens, right, that's what always leads to a breakup for the girl side. I'm not sure why the guy will think like that, but for the girls, right, a lot of time why they break up is because when they need the boyfriend, let's say in the afternoon where they need help with, I don't know, a project or whatever, but they cannot reach him. Then after that, the guy at the hall upstairs is free and available to help to help with the
You mean
project.
in uni, is it?
Yeah, in uni.
This is some drama content going on.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you can't spend enough time with your current boyfriend, and then some other guy just nice be there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, you need to know it's a vicious cycle. It always happens, right? Okay, the boy at least into NS. The girl is in uni. Then after that, some guy that just finished army, ORD already, and then go into uni. And then he tried to potong jalang the girlfriend.
Wait,
Okay, then
is there no bro code for this? I thought there's always a bro code for this. If you're taken, you're out.
no,
Like,
okay. No,
yeah.
you need to understand why. Okay, let me finish the story.
Okay.
So after he take the girlfriend, then after that the NS guy break up. So the NS guy is very sad. So after the NS guy ORD, he goes into uni. Then he's like, I'm gonna do this to someone again. Cause somebody did this to me.
I think
what?
it's just a drama going on in your head, you know. Where got such thing one? Usually it's
I
like
never heard of that.
yeah, I've never seen something like I never even hear of
Wait,
any.
you have friends who do this?
No, I mean, but that's just how it works lah. I don't know how to say it. You
Mm.
can go and search it up on Reddit and whatever. Everybody, that's what everybody says.
It feels like those confession page kind of
Yes,
story.
yeah. But I never hear this happen before because usually if you attach, right, then it's like, okay, no go already.
No, then the guy will be like, "Oh, your boyfriend in NS ah?
It's like
Tonight
a
want to come
goalkeeper
over to
still
my
can
room."
kick in a goal.
Yeah, because the goalkeeper is absent.
The goalkeeper is absent.
The
Okay,
goalkeeper is in the jungle.
wait, then this boils down to the girl already. Is you have to stay committed in your relationship, right?
Yeah, that's why I always feel that it boils down to the girl. Because,
No matter what, it still boils down to the girl.
yeah, no matter what it boils down to, what can a guy do exactly? You know, okay, what are the worst stories that you all have heard about an NS relationship before? Or I can share mine first.
Okay, you can share yours
Okay,
first.
yeah.
So, right, I've seen like, I think 2 NS breakups.
Is it your batch
Okay,
one?
so the first one is the most yeah, my batch one. The first one is I've seen them, as in I've gone through it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first one is the worst. Is my section mate. So he'd been together with the girlfriend for 4 years.
Wow. Okay.
For 4 years. And they have had a lot of ups and downs. Okay, I won't say what ups and downs. So out of nowhere, she just say like, I'm very tired of this, I'm not very interested anymore. And then she just doesn't reply him. It's like the typical boys to men plot, you know?
But it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Like in this
Yeah,
case,
but it's
it's
true.
real.
Okay. Okay, so she just disappeared. And he's so sad, right? Okay, let me describe how sad he was. We're in the cookhouse, right? We're eating. Okay, I give you some context. So when you're eating, right, you're not supposed to wear your cap, your jockey cap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we all take off our cap except for him.
Why?
Because he's crying, so he's trying to hide his face.
Then just take out the cap and then just
Yeah.
put in front of him, then you eat.
No, okay,
Yeah.
so it was like straight out of a Korean drama, you know. I was just watching him across the table as he ate and cried. Then I was just, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Then
But he's
one
a
of
friend,
my
then you all
yeah,
console him
yeah.
or anything.
No, cause at that point of time he didn't tell everybody what happened yet.
So were you
Yeah,
aware
so
of it?
I'm pretty sure he wanted. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Because I'm close to him.
Then you should just bring him to the toilet or something. Then like, hey, there. You okay not, bro?
But did he tell you like why the girl initiated? Or because she just ghosted suddenly, right? She never.
Yeah, at that point we still don't know much.
So it wasn't a breakup, it was like a break.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me continue the story. So right, another one of my section mate was like, "Hey, how come you wearing jockey cap?" So right, so he lifted the cap. He lifted the cap up. Then he like, then he pulled back down.
Oh my god, that was an awkward moment.
Yes,
Yeah, then I because the guy was sitting beside me, then I was like, "Hey, don't stop it, stop it." Yeah, but it was just very heartbreaking because I don't know why it really was straight out of a drama, and because that person was like close to you and the relationship has been so long, it just shows that some girls, right, are really waiting, right, just for their boyfriends to go into army to break up with them.
Huh?
I
No
swear
lah.
it's planned. No, I swear it's planned.
Actually, some people really plan their breakups though. Like I have this friend that also like he planned to break up right before anniversary, so that he can save money on like Chinese New Year anniversary money, that kind of thing one. Like some people actually do that, you know.
Huh?
Okay, the
I'm
reason
a bit
why
like culture shock right now.
yeah, the reason why people plan, right, to break up in army, right, is because the girl can just escape. What you think about
true.
it? The guy is in there for 5 days. Saturday, Sunday, he try to find you. He try to contact you to solve things, but you just ghost him or whatever. Then after 2 days, you got another 5 days to rest before he comes and find you again.
True that.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I swear there are a lot of planned breakup one. It's all planned one, because it's the easiest to deal with.
Okay, so did y'all find out why she like broke up or anything? Is it she got like some new guy
No.
in
So
uni?
so after that they go back together.
What?
Oh, they got back together.
Yeah, after a while they got back together. It's just I don't know, she just
So is it still lasting like until now?
yeah. Currently they still together. So yeah, clap.
So it was just like she needed a oh yeah, clap for him. Clap for the relationship.
Hashtag
So
love
was
wins.
it then did they like talk it out, or was it like she felt a bit empty for some time, so she needed time to like arrange her thoughts and stuff?
No, their breakup wasn't anything related to NS, I feel. It was she was
Little problems.
she
Later
was
over
no
time.
she was just not finding the excitement anymore at that point, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. But
Mm.
she waited until NS.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she had this thought before NS, but was she in NS then she had the courage to like
Yeah.
bring it up?
Yeah. I swear they all have a WhatsApp group to plan when they're gonna break up.
Actually, true leh. I have this
WhatsApp group, wait.
not WhatsApp group. But I also have this friend who got like the girlfriend broke up with him before NS. And
Right
then
before NS.
yeah, but then they lasted quite long also. Then after that it was cause like she was going into another phase of life, which is uni. She felt like the relationship was just like going nowhere and stuff. So she like break up lor. She already like had this thinking that before NS, like you think like wow, I didn't expect myself to break up that kind. But then like there are some people who like okay I foresee myself to break up soon that kind.
I cannot understand this
I also
shit.
cannot understand.
It's like why then what's the point of getting into a relationship? Why get yourself tied down to something? When you can just be free, like why do you have to plan a breakup? Just break up now lah if you really want to
But
break
you
up.
cannot escape, ma.
Right.
You cannot run away. It's harder to deal with.
I mean if you block the contact and everything, how
It's
can
still
you not
harder
run
to deal
away?
with, you know. Yeah, because he's inside.
Mm,
He cannot
okay.
use his phone for like 8 hours a day.
Okay lah, that's
I feel sad
true.
for the guy who has to go through a breakup in NS though. Imagine like BMT period, then you
Right.
push up, then you want to cry, then you're like, "Hai nan lah."
Yeah.
Before I went to army, I thought our boys to men is just an exaggeration.
So you're already going to 准备 to throw the side.
Oh no, no, okay, that one exaggeration. That one exaggeration.
Yeah lah, but it's like things that they go through is
Yeah,
almost the same. It's just what are the actions taken
yeah.
afterwards. I've heard of, it's not like my friend or anything, but I've heard of very dramatic NS breakup stories which ended up with the guy killing himself.
Huh?
It's my freshie who told me about this. So he was like saying basically they broke up, this couple broke up, and the guy couldn't take it. So he just shot himself dead right beside the bunkmate or something.
Huh?
Right
How
in the
can he
mouth.
bring the gun up to the bunk with a loaded magazine?
No. It's
Yeah,
not
sia.
bunkmate, like a section mate. What do you call that? Like a
No, as in, but you
camp
can't
mate.
bring. The only time you have actual bullet to shoot is when you're at the range.
I don't know lah, but basically that's what happened. Then like it was quite a big hoo-ha within the camp, but then you know like as army does, they just cover up everything.
No. Okay, I don't believe in that. But have you all heard of the one where he brought the gun all the way to Cine Leisure?
I
never
saw the
sia.
news. I remember
Wait,
seeing
Event,
the
do you know
news.
this?
No eh.
But he was apprehended afterwards. I think he went bonkers really because he was still in the army outfit.
Okay, let me tell you. So this guy, right, this legend of a man, right, he managed to sneak out the whole rifle with loaded magazines all the way to Cine Leisure from Tekong. Is it Tekong? Okay, from one of the army camps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got here.
So
already.
that should be impossible. Yeah. Oh yeah. But that should be impossible because unless he climb over the gate or something.
But then the people in the MRT, all this also never
No, he
see.
said he hide. I think he hide in his bag or
Yeah.
in his uniform or something. But you see, these are the crazy things.
But what was the intention?
He wanted to go and
He wanted
find the
to shoot the
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he wanted to go and find the girlfriend and shoot the girlfriend.
Oh my god, wow.
So scary.
Yeah, sia.
Yeah.
My mom always tell me, don't trigger guys when they're in NS. Like you must take care of their emotional well-being.
But a lot
That's
of
what my mom
girls
tells
just don't
me.
give a shit about the guy.
It's the boyfriend after all lah. At some
Yeah, it's your boyfriend after all. How can you do this to him,
Yeah
right?
lor.
No, you need to know currently not a lot of people give a shit. Like people are just dating for fun and everything.
Okay, it depends. Depends on the individuals.
Yeah, we are
Yeah
mature
lor.
individuals.
Even if, do you think you'll be able to sustain a relationship with an NS man?
Yeah leh.
After hearing all these stories.
I think it's at this point of time, at where I'm at now in life, I think I can eh.
So what do you think is like the most important thing when you want to sustain this relationship?
I think it's effort. Cause like to me my love language is also quality time, right? But quality time doesn't mean like you need to physically be there. As long as let's say you have 5 minutes of your time, 5 minutes of admin time, then you spend that 5 minutes to talk to me, then I'll be like, oh okay lor, good enough.
So it's like a act of service kind of thing. As long as you see, as long as you can see effort from the guy,
Yeah.
because somehow you have your own friends to spend time with.
Yeah, I still got like work and stuff also, work and school. So I think as we age also, like, you don't need to meet your boyfriend 2-3 times a week lah, huh? Unless like you tell me the guy like has the habit of meeting 2-3 times a week, then he NS very sian then like MO every time, then like, oh, okay lor.
Actually, do you think this can depend on what vocation he get into? So I mean, if you are just an admin, or if you are going to commando, OCS, the amount of free time you have is very different.
Oh,
right?
true.
Do you think some guys will like just to spend time with the girlfriend, then they purposely talking a bit, go into something not so chiong, so they can spend more time with girlfriend?
Okay, so after asking on our Instagram, right, at 2 Curious Podcast, okay, so what they said were what you said, it depends actually on the vocation. And I slightly agree and slightly disagree, because you can only leave it up to fate to what vocation you go to, unless you really go and talking and go and get status and down pass until you go to an office job where you can work 9 to 5 and come out every day to meet to meet your girlfriend. Okay, that's one way to look at it, because obviously you'll have more time if you just work 9 to 5 and you can come out every night to meet her. But imagine doing that, and next time you're working and you have to OT, you'll still be unable to meet her every day. You'll still be busy and you'll still be tired. Just because you managed to escape these 2 years in your life, it doesn't mean that you'll be able to do it for the rest of your life, I guess.
True. I think by the time the guy finish NS also, then he still got uni phase. So now then that will be the time where the girl steps into the working world, then the girl will feel insecure.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's where the tables will turn.
Okay, so the second thing I got is that not enough money. Do you feel that that's a problem? Like, your boyfriend is not earning as much as, I don't know, as much as you lah.
No, right? But as a uni student, you're not earning what? Unless you're taking part-time job. But doing part-time job, you also won't earn a lot. Even if I chiong work 100, like let's say, I chiong work 8 per hour, 100 hours per month, I also earn a maximum of 700 plus only, which is almost like the lowest army pay, right?
Yeah, maybe this was more of last time.
I mean, can eat kopitiam food also ma.
Yeah. Over time, you'll just end up eating kopitiam food lah.
Yeah,
maybe when you start a relationship, right, every day eat good food, then after a while, no money already, start to eat kopitiam.
Dana, you saying about yourself?
No, I still eat good food, but also got kopitiam.
How say, then you all cannot go fancy restaurants or cannot buy expensive gift, I guess.
I mean, at this age, 21 years old, how fancy you want to eat also. Depends on your standard of living, I guess. Last time when you're in, let's say, JC or poly, it's not like you have high earning power. So how do you afford to go to these kind of places? Also all part-time job, right? So in army, the allowance you all receive as well as taking a part-time job, I think it's quite similar. So in terms of money, I think it's manageable. Both of y'all have to be understanding of each other's earning power.
Oh yeah, okay. One last one is, I want to ask, is it very boring when guys keep talking about NS when they're with you?
I'm okay. Actually, I like to hear NS stories.
I also like to hear NS stories, but a lot of people will get bored. Like I won't say that for me, I'm okay with it. I think Dana is also okay with it. But there are some people who really find it very boring.
Really?
Yeah, cause I have friends who like, 哇又讲 NS 的事 that kind.
I haven't heard of. Okay, I don't have any friends, like girlfriends, who have that kind of feedback about NS stories though.
Really, man. Even I feel like sometimes it gets boring because all you speak about is about NS.
I think it's okay.
But I think that's what's going on in your life.
Right. I mean,
so you bo pian have to just talk about NS
And to me, it's just about life. It's like life stories. Right? I think it's amusing when I hear NS stories. Maybe because like last time a part of me wanted to be like part of it, like go into NS, but I gonna shut down right with this idea lah.
I think all the acronyms quite cool like recon, then after that what BMT. Then you're very confused by section unit.
Yeah. Like which one comes first? What is the bigger one? So you're in the same unit, you're not in the same section. That is like what?
Yeah, when you're in poly, you talk about your CCA, you talk about your part-time job, you talk about your school. Then when you're in NS, then you just talk about your NS stuff lor.
Yeah, it's still talking about life in general.
Okay lah.
We're just sharing
You're very
interesting stories.
understanding lah. I think a lot of people cannot tahan.
Depends actually, no matter what, always boil down to
Mm.
individuals.
Okay, come. After asking Ethan, yeah, Dana, what you think is the most important thing to sustain NS relationship?
I think being understanding. I think have to be understanding. Have to be accommodating. It's like if I know you are the busier one now, I will accommodate. I will plan my time around you. But if you know that I'm the busier one now, then you can plan your time around me. So it's you always think of your other half first, lor.
Okay,
I
then
feel,
for me,
yeah.
Okay. I'm saying this from a guy's perspective, okay? To all the guys out there, you're welcome. I feel that, it's quite important to, of course, the girl needs to really be understanding because every day we're so tired. Every day we get scolded and we're doing things that we don't want to. We're there by force. We're there and we don't want to be there. And yeah, the last thing we want to hear is coming back, right? And dealing with like, oh my
The
god, why
girlfriend whining,
you
is it?
never talk to me today? How come yesterday you got time to talk to me at lunchtime, but you now don't have time to talk to me? It's okay. And
but don't you think sometimes talking like when girls say this is actually like expressing like you miss the guy, then expressing some.
it's expressing, but it's like you don't believe that he was busy, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, I feel that the guy also has to play a part actually. Like I have friends, right, that once they go back into bunk, right, straight away is call the girlfriend one. Yeah, then the whole night, right, I just don't see them. Okay, to me that's a little bit extreme because you're already so tired and you still have the energy to do that. But I guess that's your commitment.
No, I mean some guys find comfort in talking to the girlfriend. So that to them that is resting. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good lah, but yeah, you must always know how much effort you need to put in, I guess. So let's say weekend you're tired, you still try to take out a bit of time to meet her. Don't just say like, oh, today I don't feel like going out and everything. Because
Correct.
she has been waiting the whole week to meet you. So
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, you should try to maybe like when you can rest at home, then you rest at home. But when you go out, then you try to give her the energy that is needed. Yeah, so that she don't feel like you're always tired and you don't feel like going out and everything. Yeah, but I feel that in the end it boils down to the girl. So as in don't go and try and
to forecast a breakup.
Don't go and forecast a breakup. Don't go into uni and see like all the handsome guys and then you cannot see your boyfriend. Then you try to get together handsome guys or if they try to buy you a meal, they try to, I don't know, deliver food to your room, you just say, no need. Or you give it to your friend or whatever because all these guys know that your boyfriend cannot do anything now because he's in army. And they're
What if
just
the guy's
waiting.
just trying to be friendly?
No, they're not. Trust me, they're not.
Are you saying that like guys generally don't have pure intentions?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're just trying to prey on you and you're just falling into their trap by accepting their things and whatever. So yeah, be understanding and don't put yourself in a situation where you eventually maybe fall in love with that uni guy and need to break up with your boyfriend. Yeah, because you need to think who has been the one that has been there for you before NS started and everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Hashtag remember your roots.
Yeah.
So do you think? Okay, actually, one final question. So do you think that couples who get through NS, right, means like they are legit quite strong, like strong foundation already, or do you think like there'll be a new phase of difficulties afterwards?
I think depends cause now the tables turn then the girl will be in the workforce, then the guy will be the one that can look at other girls.
Ooh.
Okay lah. Actually, then no matter which phase of life you are in, right, it always boils down to commitment and you must be committed to a relationship. Don't kind of do anything funny and hurt each other. Because when you're in a relationship, means you're in a relationship.
In every relationship, like whatever phase you are in also, there's bound to like have like setbacks and stuff lah. there are people who like get engaged already, then they still call off the engagement. Or there are people who get married and they still get divorced. So you never know what will happen in a relationship. There's no like stable foundation kind of thing.
But just don't go into a relationship with the expectation to break up, because that's just unhealthy. Then what for you get into a relationship, right? With that, we have come to the end of this episode. Remember to follow us on Instagram at 2CuriousPodcast to tell us what you want to hear in the upcoming episodes. Subscribe if you are on YouTube and tell us what you think about having an NS relationship by DMing us or commenting on our posts. Once again, thank you for taking your time to join us on this episode's event. Thank you for listening to another episode of 2 Curious Podcast. We'll see you again in the next episode. Stay loyal, stay curious. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oi, Evan say bye-bye.
Bye.